Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Choreo here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I am a physiotherapist, a dance instructor, and yes, I perform. Sometimes I feel like I perform and I teach. It goes without saying, well, probably not for everybody, right? I'm also a personal trainer. You can click the link down below to go to my website so you can book a one-to-one dance class with me or a one-to-one personal training session with me. So, for those of you who have been living under a absolute rock and a half, I was just at Jamaica Carnival. That was in April 16th, and then I did like a little recap, so you can click on this link right here to look at my official Jamaica recap video. I also was in Trinidad in February for their carnival. You can also click on the link right here for Trinidad Carnival recap. I've been having so much fun. My name has been getting back around. The world is open now, and so I've been doing a lot more launches. Life update I've done so far this year. Well, last year, you guys know I did Jamaican Carnival band launch. This year I did Bahmas Masqueraders band launch. That was in February. And then I also did Grenada Oro Luxury band launch. And I'm going to be going to Bahamas Carnival in May, this month, May, we're in May now. And I'm also going to be doing the Grenada Carnival. So I can't wait. And as events come along, I will share them with you, okay? Don't you worry. If you're wondering why I look so oily, if you can see from the camera right there, it's because this is kind of what I do to get my skin rehabilitated after carnival. So I did get sunburns right across here, and I had some, little scratches. So what I have on is like my concoction of vitamin E oil mixed with vitamin E gel. And I've been doing that for the past week. And so yes, I am sweating a little bit and then my face is gonna be looking very oily, right? But it's one of those things that I do that I know for sure is actually gonna help to smooth out the skin, help it to feel cleaner, and glow a little bit better. So yeah, okay ma'am. So we're gonna get some stretches. I'm about to go to my bed, so I needed to do the stretches. I was gonna do them on my bed, but I was like, you know what, why not just share with the people the stretches that you're doing, because I haven't posted a lengthy video in a while, right? So here we go. Okay, so these stretches, I have them right here in my phone. So what it's gonna be is like post-carnival residual soreness. If you've been going to the gym post-carnival like myself, you really have not gotten like an in-depth stretch. We're not gonna, build a mountain or a pyramid in one single day, but surely we're gonna try to break it down a little bit. So I do have some stretches that we're gonna be doing in circuit. The first one is a child's pose, followed by a trunk extension with a twist. And then after that one, we do a downward facing dog. And then we're also going to be doing a standing single leg split. All right, so of course these exercises you can modify them to suit yourself. If for any reason you're feeling pain, you need to back off of that exercise or modify to suit yourself. For example, if you're doing the child's pose, and for example you are just right here, you can't seem to go down as far as I go down, or as far as your partner, your workout partner, if you have one, is going down, don't worry about it. Sometimes what that could just indicate is either you have very tight hips or you have tight muscles in the back. Again, we're not building Rome in a day. We're doing it brick by brick. All right, so let's get started with some child's poses, and we're holding them for just 3 sets of 20 seconds. We're doing it as a circuit, so we do child's pose first, as I said before, then we'll go into the other exercise and so on. All right, so let's go. The child's pose, you just wanna stack the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and you're just gonna push back as far as you can and just drop the head, counting 1. Deep breathing in and out. And you want to think about breathing so deeply that the breath is traveling from the top of the head right out to the tips of the toes. And that's about 20. We're going to go down into our trunk extension with our twist. So from here, I'm just going to push up, relax the shoulders from the ears, reposition my hand, and I'm going to reach around to the opposite leg. So if this is not accessible to you, you can just hold on to the same leg, same arm with the same leg. Otherwise, you can reach around and look towards the direction that you're stretching. and hold it for 20 seconds. Deep breathing in. Relax the tummy muscles, relax the jawline. Relax the muscles of the lower back. That's about 20, opposite side. Now, if for some reason you reach to the opposite side and there's some amount of asymmetry, that's natural. So, for example, if I reach around, towards my right side, it takes a little bit of an extra effort for me to reach over to catch my opposite leg. So if you have that feeling, or if you don't, it's just natural. All right, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's go. And relax that jawline, relax the hips, relax the belly button. Breathe in. All right, and from here, we're gonna curl those toes under. We're gonna push with the bum up, and it's gonna stretch back those hamstrings in our downward facing dog. So try to press away from the shoulders and tilt the tailbone up in a nice stretching downward facing dog. 1, 2, 4. Great. Moving now into our standing split. First one on the right side. You're just gonna reposition the leg so that you get a nice tripod-like position and put it down. And if that heel does not touch all the way down to the floor in the downward facing dog, don't worry about it. Just relax. It just means that you have some areas that you need to stretch a little bit more. All right. So here we go. Reaching that leg up. And if that leg is right here for you, that's fine. If it can go midway or a little bit farther up. Ooh, I just felt a pop or heard it. Did you hear it? So hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And opposite side, just replace that first leg. And reaching up, stretching that hamstring. And 1. Oh, good. So from here, we're gonna go right back into our child's pose. So here, pushing back. You can allow the knees to drift outwards so that you still kind of get a stretch in the inner thighs as well. And relax. Deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, from here, we go down into our trunk extension with a twist. Again, press up, reposition the hand, and reach around, relaxing the hips, allowing the hips to stretch here. Get a nice hip flexor stretch there, but the focus is on the twist in the lower back and looking around to increase that counter rotation stretch. Relax the shoulder, relax the tension by breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. And try to keep the chest open by rolling the shoulder backwards. Whew. And moving to the opposite side, same thing. And 20. Moving into our downward facing dog. And just relax those feet a little bit. You can reach them forward, stretch the ankles a little bit. And when you're good and ready, you just press those heels down as much as you can. Press that chest towards the floor. All right, moving now into our tripod position. So we can get that leg up, the first leg. We position those hands. And of course, if like me, you have those hands sliding away, you might need to get some slip resistant gloves or just on the bare floor. It's slippery because my mat is over on my smooth exercise. My towel is on my mat, so it will be very slippery. And opposite side, and I am already sweating. All right, moving now into the third set in this circuit that I have for you. So let's get into that downward facing dog once more. From here, we just push back and stretch, hold it there. Actually, for this third one, because I want to make this a full body stretch, I'm going to invite you to go into a little bit more of a frog's pose. So in this case, you want to make sure you have cushioning under the knees. So flat cushions are great. Remember, I do have my exercise mat and it's cushioning me quite well. All right, so from here, I'm just gonna have my ankles and my knees in about as much as a 90 degree as possible. If you haven't done this stretch in a while or never done it before, and if you're probably right up here, that's okay, as long as the intention is to stretch the inner thighs. So if you're not feeling the inner thighs stretching, you could probably try this on a soft surface, like on your bed. Is actually quite a nice place to try it because it really does cushion the knees. If you've had any sort of knee injury and this position is particularly difficult, I would say forego this, just because I don't know what's happening with your knees. If you have any instability in your knees, you may want to just forego this exercise. Also, if your kneecaps are not stable, or you've had your doctor or your physiotherapist say something like, you have maltracking of the patella, you probably want to avoid this exercise as well. It's pretty advanced, all right? An alternative would be to sit down with your feet in a diamond position like so. Hold on to the ankles and just gently press the hips open. If you're up like this, that's fine. You just gently press those hips open. All right, so for my advanced girlies, let's do the frog pose. So here we go. All right, and hold it. and 20. All right, from here, just gonna push those legs back here. And we're gonna do our trunk extension stretch. Hold it, 1. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. And opposite side. And we go into our downward facing dog. Whew. And just rock the shoulders, rock the ankles, the knees, just get nice into that position until you're nice and comfortable. Stick the bum up, tilt the tailbone back, push back onto those hamstrings. And you get a nice calf stretch from this as well. If you focus on pressing the heels down to the floor while pulling the chest towards the knees like so. Hold it, 1. And from here we get into our tripod position. And we get those hands situated. Stretch into our half split, or standing split rather. Whew. And switching to the other side, standing split. All right. Ooh, I am sweating. So we have a fourth and final set to go. Let me pull down my towel. Seems to be inching further and further up every time that I stretch. So here we go again. So remember, we've replaced the child's pose with that hip opener just so that we can get as much into the stretch routine as possible. So I open into my frog's pose. Remember, the modification was you can sit in a diamond position, which is what I showed you earlier. All right, so here we go. And stretching down. All right, and now we extend the legs and we're getting into that final trunk extension with the twist. Here we go, pushing up. Ooh, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a lot more freer in my body. And roll those shoulders back, breathe, relax the shoulders, relax the jawline, relax the eyelids, the cheeks, open the chest and take some deep breaths, fill the lungs with air. and breathe out. And opposite side. And final downward facing dog. Rock, rock, rock. And lift, tilt the tailbone back and relax, breathe into it. Final standing split on the, well, this is my left side. Here we go. Position the hands so that you're nice and balanced. Push the leg up. And release those hamstrings. Deep breath in. Release the back of the knee, release the calves. Excellent stretch. From here, we move into the final side. The right side is for me. It's your left side. Just continue, go forward. Ooh, I got a little cramp there. Stretch it up, hold it. And that's it. Now, like I said, these are stretches that I'm just doing to relax my body before going to bed. I feel like I've been working, but what I'm gonna do now is just kind of rinse off my body, feel nice and cool again, and then I'm gonna hop into my bed. Tomorrow I have leg day at the gym. I'll be doing squats. The last day that I was at the gym, I was doing deadlifts. So that was on Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Sunday now, and I didn't stretch all that time, right? So even me, professionals, we do slack off, okay? So that's just saying to you that sometimes your intrinsic motivation is not enough to keep you going. And sometimes, just like you, I need extrinsic help. So right now, I'm being your extrinsic motivation. I am saying to you, yeah, girl, you can do it, or yeah, boy, you can do it. So don't worry about it. It happens to everybody, yeah? So even the best of us, okay? So thank you so much for joining, and remember, you can check out all the links down below. I'm gonna put my Amazon affiliate links. I know you can go directly to Amazon and just type it in, but if you click on my Amazon affiliate links, I get a little something something. Thank you so much. So thanks for watching my video. Share it if you feel like you have benefited from this in any way. If you do want to add this particular video to your workout program, I would suggest probably 2 days per week is enough to do this. If you're doing legs like twice per week, do it twice per week. If you're doing legs only once per week, then once per week, you know, if it is okay. You can do it as many as three, 4, 5 times a week if you can tolerate all of that work. All right, so see you soon. Mwah.